And welcome to turn 9 of this playthrough of Orb and Crown between Alcondoro and Nicholas Wolf. Let's get straight into the replay and see what has happened this turn. Alright, looks like one of my veteran units is in trouble here. I might get away with it. Alright, so quite a few things have happened. Mittelheim has become an adversary and Dania has become an adversary. So two new nations that can put some pressure on diplomatically to different minor countries. Angford has gone to the Allies 12%, Teldori to the Allies 12%. So Nick must be putting some coin into them. Okay, let's go straight to Guatemala and see how they're going. Good. Okay, well this looks like I'll be able to put a bit of pressure on him from the south, but I just want to make sure that I've got my units properly reinforced and ready to go. So I won't be doing anything this turn. Have a look at Malkan. Malkan is on 88%, so they could mobilize at any time. It's interesting that Transmorodonia is only on 47%, even though I've had this two chits in them for quite a while. It sometimes works that way, that the actual mobilization doesn't really kick in as readily as you'd hope. Alright, well these are the Shield Crash Dwarves. They are the bodyguard of Princess Crystallis I should say, sent from the Heimdall Dwarves over here. They look like they want to be hurt, so let me oblige them. I'll use Draka, and I will use... actually, after I've hit them with my elites and finish them off. Oh, I haven't been able to finish them off. Alright, well, like I said last time, I wanted to swap them out from Watersbend, and now I'll finish off the dwarves. I'll put them back up on full strength, and I think we'll just move them out as well. Take those elites right out of the picture so that they can reinforce. We've got the giants here, move them across, and having a look at Beagwolf, because that's my other concern. When will they mobilize? They're on 77% at the moment, so that will happen reasonably soon. Bringing these forces down to form a bit of a protective barrier against Angford, who will undoubtedly be getting involved fairly soon. Over here with the Vikings, I just want to check on my research how things are going. Invasion is moving along reasonably slowly, 15%. It could take quite some time. I want to speed that up a bit, so I'll put in another chit into invasion, because I want to get those that explorer up to Arctio as soon as possible to start the production from the resources up there. Okay, let's see how we go against the defenders of Courland. Not so well. It's got to be one of the worst first round attacks I've seen from the Vikings against Courland, but that's okay. Not too worried at this stage. Now, because they've mobilized, I'm now going to put some diplomacy into Norddelm. That's my first target of diplomacy from Mittelheim. I'm going to put in as much as I possibly can. They're on 43% already, but I want to get them on side. Nordhelm being this Allegiant over here that has some quite good units and potential for a couple of giant units to join us as well. Some frost giants and fire giants, which are very, very handy in a scrap. Andania is still going to move its fleet. Let's see if there are any. No, it doesn't. I can't see any fleets out at sea, so I'll just have a bit of a look, but I don't think there's anything there. I'll move in case Nick is going to try to intercept the trade route across to Potentia when it actually opens. Got 394 gold pieces that I can use. Kioland in the north here will join me next turn probably, but at the moment it is immobile. Not immobile, it's not mobilized. Let's see, what else do I need to do? I think 394. Oops. Research. I'm going to put it into magic. If I can afford it, I would like to get magic underway so that when I can get some specialists, they will be much more powerful to influence the course of the war. Okay, down to Potentia. And the Empress now has a full complement of staff, officers and generals surrounding her. Just need a few recruits to arrive from the provinces. Just having a quick look around. I think I'll put the fleets up to full strength. There's another fleet over here, and I'll move that across to this port so that they can be fully reinforced, refitted. They're not mobilized yet, 86%. It won't take much longer and they will mobilize. And of course, let's go back to Andania. What I do need to do is put some diplomacy into the Allegiant Marmont. Where are they? There they go. I talked about them last turn. They are very useful for both the armed forces that they have and the gold pieces that they provide. Now, Andania can provide quite a lot of influence. Got another 2 chits there. I'm going to put 1 chit into Danevirk. I'll show you those guys in a moment and why they're important. And 1 into Mercoria. Well, I'd like to, but I can't. So Mercoria's down here. That'll be the next target of diplomacy, and Danevirk is here. It is a Viking colony, or it was a long time ago, but it has close ties with Andania. Danevirk has closer ties with Angford, so it will become an Angford allegiant at some point, but that 1 chit from Andania just slows that process down. So they're putting a bit of influence into this colony here so that they cannot mobilize as quick as what Nick, I'm sure, would like them to. Finally, we go down to the Golden Khanate. Like I said last turn, I want to continue to purchase cavalry for them. And that cavalry will be used to attack one of these 2. Now they are sitting on 34% and 10%. They have not moved, which from my point of view is quite good. I'm going to continue to move my my units towards the north. And will eventually be able to just put them there so they can do a forced march next turn. Eventually they will arrive up here, and it would be great if the research of charge had been accomplished by then. They will make a much bigger mess with that than without it. Now diplomacy. Right, Imhotep has moved quite a bit, so I want to keep their chits going so that they will join as quickly as possible. Okay, that is about it, I think. Move these, move that. Jotunheim is reinforcing. These Viking fleets are just hanging around and making a nuisance of themselves along the merchant trade route to Ang-Nord. Long may it last. Okay. Okay, Ang-Ford has become an ally. That is bad news, but got a little bit of grace before that becomes a real issue. Kioland, which is to the north of Andania, has joined. Mulcan is concerned about Mittelheim's mobilization, so that will move them. Maybe enough to actually join the war. And it has. It's become an ally. Iron Lord is concerned by Mittelheim's mobilization. Iron Lord is the dwarf kingdom just to the east of Norddelm, up in the north. And Potentia is now moving towards war. Very soon we will have all of the majors involved, and it will be on for young and old. Vermont has immediately moved 14 points towards the adversaries. Good news for us. And this is the balance sheet at the end of turn 9. Alright, that's it for turn 9 and 10 coming up. Alright, thanks for watching.